This is problem number 5 from section 9.5. It says find, if possible, A times B and then B times A. And they give us two matrices to work with. Now, we know matrix multiplication. We multiply each row by each column. We need to determine the dimensions of this first matrice. There's 3 rows, 2 columns, so it's a 3 by 2 matrice. And this second one is 2 rows, 3 columns, so that's a 2 by 3 matrice. So for part A, they want us to take A times B. Well, remember, when we multiply our matrices, the middles, so this columns piece has to be the same as the rows in this one. So the middle 2 dimensions have to be the same. And the outside 2 dimensions are actually what we're going to end up with. So we're going to end up with a 3 by 3 matrice here. So we're going to start by making part A. We're going to say that we're obviously multiplying A times B here. And when we multiply A times B, we're going to get a 3 by 3, so I'm going to make it kind of large. Just to give us some space. All right, now I've got to go row 1, so we're going to mark these off. This is row 1, row 2, row 3, and then we've got column 1, 2, 3. So we got a lot of multiplications here to go through. We're going row 1 times column 1 to start. So that's negative 5 times 1 plus negative 4 times 5. All right, negative 4 times the 5. And then we've got negative 5 times 4. Now we're going to column 2, so negative 5 times 4 plus negative 4 times 4. And then we've got negative 5 times negative 3 plus negative 4 times 4. And then we'll go to row 2. So 1 times 1 plus negative 2 times 5. And then we've got 1 times 4 plus negative 2 times 4. And we have 1 times negative 3 plus negative 2 times 4. And then we come to the third row. We have negative 2 times 1. And then we have plus negative 3 times 5. Then negative 2 times 4 plus negative 3 times 4. And then negative 2 times negative 3 plus negative 3 times 4. All right, that's quite a few multiplications, but now we should end up with a 3 by 3 matrix that we can simplify here. Negative 5, and that's negative 20, so that's negative 25. For the first element, this is negative 20 and negative 16, so that's negative 36. This is positive 15, and then negative 16, so that's negative 1. This is 1 minus 10, so that's negative 9. This is 4 minus 8, which is negative 4. This is negative 3 minus 8, which is negative 11. This is negative 2 minus 15, so negative 17. Negative 8 minus 12, negative 20. And 6 minus 12, negative 6. And that's the solution for A times B. Now we want to do B times A. So I'm going to go ahead and write in a different color. So we want to do B times A, and this is part B. I'm going to go ahead and write these matrices out real quick. So we're going to take 1, 5, 4, 4, negative 3, 4, and we're multiplying it by negative 5, negative 4, 1, negative 2, negative 2, negative 3. Now before we multiply, we're going to make sure this dimension is 2 by 3, and this dimension is 3 by 2. So do the middle columns and rows match up? Yes, they do. 3 and 3 for the middle, right? These are the middle dimensions. The outsides tell us what we're going to end up with. We're going to end up with a 2 by 2. So this is going to equal a 2 by 2 matrix when we multiply it. We'll leave just a little space here with the 2 by 2. All right, let's go ahead and start to multiply. And we can probably, let's see, we'll do 1 times negative 5 plus 4 times 1 plus negative 3 times negative 2. But I'm going to actually show you how to do this in the calculator. I think it's pretty easy to do in the calculator. Put it just right there. All right. We're going to start here with the 1 times the negative 5. So I'm going to say 1 times negative 5. And each one I do, I'm just going to put in parentheses, actually. So 1 times negative 5 plus, and just put a plus in between each, 4 times 1 plus negative 3 times negative 2. Hit enter. This is 5. Now we're going to take this row times this column. So we do parenthesis 1 times negative 4 plus 4 times negative 2 plus negative 3 times negative 3 enter. We get negative 3 here. Now we can go to the second row. Parenthesis 5 times negative 5 plus 4 times 1, put a parentheses there, plus 4 times negative 2. Negative 29. And then finally we're going to do 5 times negative 4 plus 4 times negative 2 plus 4 times negative 3. Negative 40. Now you'll notice in the TI-84, right, it keeps track of all your work. So what I'll do is I'll just leave those there. I won't clear anything out. I'll leave those there. That way when I answer the question in my homework, I can always check the work that I did to make any corrections if I made a little error. So we have our two solutions for A times B and B times A right here. One of them gives you 3 by 3, the other gives you a 2 by 2.